What is up, YouTube? Today we are doing part 6 of my homemade lathe. Now I know the last time I uploaded a video of my homemade lathe, that was a month ago. Over the winter time I stopped working on this. I focused my time on other projects. Now that I'm back in school, I'm going to focus my time again on building this. So over the last 2 days I've been really working hard trying to get this thing done. Not the whole thing, but the compound slide done, so I can upload and have a video for you guys on Sunday, which is tomorrow. So here's everything that I've been working on. Some of these parts you may recognize, others look completely different. Now normally I record myself working on everything, every hole that I drill, everything that I make, I record me making it. This time I did it differently. I honestly didn't feel like recording myself working on all this stuff. It's kind of a real pain to record every single thing that I do. When I go to edit those videos, the last 2 videos that I've recorded and edited, before I shrink them down to 25 minutes, I just splice all the videos together and the video turns out to be 3.5 hours long. So 3.5 hours I have to edit down to 25 minutes. So it's a little hard to do. It's a lot of videoing, a lot of recording, and a lot of work for me. So in this video I decided to do differently. I didn't record me working on any of this stuff. I'm going to record me putting it together. So let me shut up and let's start putting it back together. Alright, so as you can see, this thing's actually not that complicated. It's not that many parts to it. It did take me a long time to make. I think total work hours I've put into this thing is probably 13 or 14 work hours that I've made, that I've put towards making this thing. As you can see, it's a standard V shape, just like a normal compound slide. These set screws allow me to tighten that little plate up against there. So if there's any play in there, I can just tighten these up, lock it in place with that little set screw, and get rid of all the play. As far as letting it slide back and forth, all I have to do is basically loosen these two screws right here, and it's completely able to rotate. When I want to lock it in place, I just tighten them down, and it completely locks it in place. It's I can't move it if I wanted to, so it's completely locked down. It works perfect. Loosen these back up, and it's able to slide back and forth. Now, unfortunately, as you can see, this set screw will hit these two set screws when they go back and forth, but that does allow us for 3 inches of total travel, which is plenty for this small compound slide. That's 3 inches of travel is plenty. I'm not going to be I'm probably not going to use all of it. So yeah, pretty simple. Was not simple to make at all, but it's a pretty simple design. I am going to replace this washer when I get the chance, but it works for now. Next thing to do is let's take this and put it back on the lathe and see what it looks like complete. Alright, so I got this thing on here. It looks really cool. I like it. It actually looks like a regular compound slide, and as you can see, if I loosen this up, it's able to rotate back and forth to whatever position I want. Later on, I will put markings, 0 degrees, 5, 10, 90, and all that stuff. But that's later on. Once I tighten this back up, you can see it locks it in place. Now there's a little bit of play somewhere in here. I'll have to find it, get rid of it, but it works. It's able to move back and forth. I am going to replace that washer like I said, and this slides back and forth now. It all works. Next thing to do is the tool rest. Now I have an idea on how I'm going to do that. Not going to be doing that in this video, unfortunately. I need to go upstairs and edit this video so I can upload it tomorrow. So anyway, thank you for watching, subscribe, and have a nice day.